Well, hello, everybody. 39 days of July, day 11. We've already finished up most of the day as we normally would do it. We had our Monday showcases where we had some great acts. We had our lunch in the dark in the afternoon in the lunch hour series there. And now this is our special series. It's called Mondays at 9. This is where a bunch of acts that were scheduled to be at the showroom for the 39 days of July, or scheduled to be at the 39 days of July in the park. But because of COVID and this whole thing that went down, we couldn't get them to come here, and it's safe. It's just glad where everyone is and that it's going to be okay. Last week we had Camille Miller from Singapore because that's where she's stranded. Today we got King Margo that's going to be coming in from Vermont. Next week we got Pat Temple and the High Low Players coming in from rural Ontario, I like to call it, Rayboro, Ontario. Then Moulette from England, and then Fabian is going to be coming up from Argentina to perform, all on these Monday nights at 9. The nice thing is that they're going to be chatting along with their production. So tonight, the girls are going to be on the chat line, so you're going to be able to watch their performance, committed and dedicated for the 39 days of July, because I don't even know who these gals are. I have to take into account that these two boys here, I call them boys, Ted and Trevor, went on down to Folk Alliance International this year at New Orleans, in the wonderful city of New Orleans. I had to give him my soul to go there, but I didn't get that chance, and they did. And they were, while they were down there, I guess it's not just one of those regular, there's a lot of people out there performing, but it was one of those things where it was kind of a renegade showcase at the top of an escalator that caught Tim's imagination and got a hold of Trevor and said, Trevor, you got to check these two out. And this was really cool. So
Actually, Long John,
what?
I think Trevor and I were just trying to remember how it was pretty late that night, and we had done a lot of things that day. So Trevor and I were on our way to another...
How many musicians were down there?
Yeah,
it was over 3,000.
3,000 something, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
But,
so a bit of a party spirit, we might say.
And there was like 150 shows going on all at once all the time, so we had to pick and choose what we were going to see. And we had a show we were meaning to get to, and Trevor and I were going down the hall, and we heard this sound this music coming out of a room, and we both just stopped and looked at each other and said, dude, we got to go in and listen to this. We didn't even know what it was. We came in and sat on the floor and watched the whole entire show. And as soon as the show was over, I was right up going, okay, you got to come here. There's just no fooling around. And I think within 2 weeks, we had them booked here, right? Like I told you, as soon as I saw them.
Well, I trusted you guys' judgment. If you didn't,
these ones.
if you came back that excited, I had to believe in it, right? Yep. Trevor, tell us more about, you were down there. You take away, because I'm just babbling.
Yeah, the Folk Alliance, well, that's exactly it. 3,000 musicians, and not a single one of them are mediocre, right? Like, these are really good people. If they're there, they're performing, they're doing something really good. And industry professionals, management, all over the place, right? So it was really, really cool. Incredible opportunity you and the Duncan Cowichan Festival Society gave Tim and I, so that was really cool. We had a lot of fun. We had a couple of beers, and it was it was a whole lot of fun.
I also heard you guys save the day on a few cases just because you were in the right place at the right time to help the guys who were doing sound to fix up their shows.
Absolutely. There's
As a matter of fact, you guys got to be quite infamous down there.
We added to the experience.
You were a team.
The Canadian shamans we started getting known as. I don't know where that came from. The 8th floor was really popular. There was a little smoking area out there, and we found this really private showcase that wasn't supposed to be part of the festival, but we found it, and they had the sound system. There was going to be another conference in there. Well, we destroyed that room. Like, it was a lot of fun.
We didn't wreck it.
Well, it wasn't too bad, but there was a lot of people that ended up coming in. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we saw King Margo in the halls, but after, what I remember more so is on the escalators. That was a really funny thing. There's so many people there. They broke down. The elevators stopped working, the escalators stopped working. They had to open up the back fire exits, and there was alarms going off because people are smoking in the... It was just too much fun. So I'm trying to run around and getting up to the next floor, go see the next act or the next panel that I wanted to be a part of, right? And there's Timmy. Oh, it gets my attention, right? And there's this multi-instrumentalist duo there that's just nailing harmonies and going nuts. And this is exactly like you say, the Renegade Jam. So I'm really excited to see this. I know I'm going to be on the chat line. Are you going to be on the chat line? Tim is going to
Yeah,
be
I'm going to
there.
watch from my computer up in the loft.
King Margo are already here, and they
Are they?
All right on.
They
Hi,
said
King
it
Margo.
was-
You never met me, but I'm sort of the grandpa of this whole situation. But the way we like to say it is that there's 20 years difference between me and Tim or Ted, and then from that there's 20 years difference to Trevor, and then we have young Malachi that helps us out a lot, and there's 20 years difference to him. It's kind of like 420s, you know.
420. My dad figured that
Yeah,
out. I
that's a
can't
good one.
believe none of us did.
You got a pretty good idea what I do, dear. Yes, I have a lot of fun. This is the 39 Days of July, and I got to tell you, you two, that you made this boy giddy, Dr. Ted Cadillac. He's been excited. He watched it twice last night. And
I
he's
had
been,
trouble sleeping last night.
I know.
We
it's been
didn't even
such-
get home. We were
So
still
now
in the
he's got me
car.
all excited. So we're going to watch this. We're going to be on the chat line. Thank you very much for doing this from the bottom of the heart. Don't worry, the money's in the mail. No. We'll do an e-transfer to you real soon. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of the 39 Days of July 2020.
Hello. Hi. We're King Margo. Nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet you. 39 days of July. The crowd goes wild. Woo! So quiet. We have to be our own crowd. Yeah! Woo! It's good to be here in Duncan. Yeah, it is. With all of y'all. We're not too, well, we're kind of far away. We're not too far away from the Canadian border, which makes us feel good. No. And happy. We're on the east side, but. The east side. You know. Someday we'll get out to the west side. Yeah.
All right, you ready? Yeah. Let's do one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't lose your marbles over someone else's screw. They might know what's right for them and think it's right for you, but tell them to take a hike and hand them your shoes. Don't lose your marbles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A little bird heard my name spinning on your lips, and nothing good was song. So I let it fly away, because my mama said, don't kill the messenger with your 2 big stones. Sayonara, goodbye, and shalom. Don't lose your marbles over someone else's screw. They might know what's right for them and think it's right for you, but tell them to take a hike and hand them your shoes. Don't lose your marbles over someone else's screw. You say potato, but I say spuds. She says he's a dreamboat, but her friends say he's a dud. Well, my kind of folks just keep their mouths shut, 'cause if they don't have nothing nice to say, but they went ahead and they said it anyway. Give 'em hell and get on your way. Don't But baby, it ain't hard to keep your dirty laundry clean. Oh, yeah. Don't lose your marbles over someone else's screw. They might know what's right for them and think it's right for you, but tell them to take a hike and hand them your dirty, worn out, well-loved shoes. And don't lose your marbles over someone else's screw. Don't lose them, man. Don't lose your marbles. Nothing good ever comes from losing your marbles, you know? I mean, maybe it does. Maybe if you're really, the world just needs you to lose your marbles, and then everything changes for the better. But
One can hope that that could be
just
the
dole out
outcome.
your marbles one at a time.
What are we having to drink today on this fine day?
Well, nothing quite as exciting as whiskey, which is what we're normally drinking, but some herbal tea.
Herbal tea.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's good.
It is Monday evening, after all.
I mean, right.
You gotta behave on a Monday.
Right. Wink.
Wink, wink. It's the magic of showbiz.
So we're gonna play a whole bunch of King Margo original songs for you all. Thank you all so much for joining us here today.
Yeah.
And as you watch, we're gonna chat with you guys in the comments down below. We probably already are right now.
Hi, future us. Hello.
We gotta stop apart in ways like this. Don't wanna leave. She keeps my wrist, pulls me in for another goodbye kiss. Her sweet, soft skin, I always miss. The best we can do is take our time, let true love bloom to foster the signs. One day soon we'll be two, together for sunrise and sleepy good nights, intertwined in our love cocoon. Only gay sighs and no more goodbyes. You look to me, look right at me, right through to me, through all I am. And I know you and you know me. It's pure love and beauty. The best we can do is take our time, let true love bloom can do is take our time, let true love bloom to foster the signs. One day soon we'll be two, together for sunrise and sleeping good nights, intertwined in our love cocoon. Only gay sighs and no more goodbyes. And no more goodbyes. Thank you all so much. I can really feel the energy out there. This is great. Well, in case you're wondering who we are, we did say we're called King Margo, but over on the dobro over here, this is the lovely Luciana Costa.
Well, hello there.
Originally from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
That's right. And here to my right/left,
All directions.
all directions, is Miss Rachel Coates, originally from Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
We're from 40 minutes apart. We grew up 40 minutes apart from each other, and we met in the middle of a field in Kentucky.
That's true.
Explain that one, universe.
Ooh, yeah. A little over 4 years ago now.
Yeah, that's right. That thing's fun. Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat, 'cause everything else is obsolete. Now a square with that horn makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. With the square in the act, he can set music back to the caveman days. I've heard some corny birds who tried to sing, but a cat's the only cat who knows how to swing. He wants to dig a long-haired gig on stuff like that, 'cause everyone digs a swinging cat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Now a square with that horn makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. With the square in the act, he's gonna set this music back to the caveman days. When playing jazz, you always has a welcome mat, 'cause everyone digs a swinging cat. Meow. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be cats. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. you know? A little bloop. Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know we said maybe no drinking on a Monday night, but you know what? I take it back.
You only play for the Canadian folk once every so often.
That's right.
It's an honor to be here with you.
It is an honor to be here with you.
So, I mean, if you all want to let loose and have a drinky poo.
King Margo fully endorses that activity. And maybe next year, for the 10th annual 39 Days of July, we can drink in person together.
With you.
We are living for that.
What's some good whiskey y'all have up there? I would love to know what you
Yes,
guys
please.
drink.
We do love brown stuff.
And beer. I like beer.
As do I. As do I. The reason we're talking about alcohol is because we're going to sing a drinking song.
So.
Yay.
Let us know what you guys are having, and we'll try to telepathically foresee in the future what you're going to say and
Yeah.
maybe incorporate it into this song.
Tell us in the comments and we'll no wait. We do that on Friday nights when we play on Friday nights for our live stream, but
Yep.
this one will be a little different. We'll try to predict.
But do be sure to check out our live stream this Friday as well on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we want to meet all y'all.
It's 6:30 Eastern time, which is going to probably be around 3:30
That's
for y'all.
true.
But we save it.
Day drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gig it.
1, 2, go. Well, I woke up this morning, open my eyes wide awake. Well, the sun was a-shining and I knew it would be a great day. I laced up for a jog and flew out my front door. I hobbled back on home, not like I was before. And that's why we don't let them take our big girl cubs away. But I beat up my Well, I called up a friend to see how things were going for her. How you doing? Living large in the city, oh, it's gotta be all glamour. Well, she'd been up all night, lost all the tears that she cried. Said, I'm never gonna let him out of this one alive. That's why we don't let him take our big girl cubs away. Life is a ride, at least it's what I was told. And I like to get high, but I'm too damn old. It rains and it pours and baby, so am I. But everyone I know is barely getting by. Well, I thought it was over, thought I'd made it through the worst.
Jimmy, what else happened?
You know, it was really crazy, but I saw that my wallet was no longer in my purse. It's not the bills to be paid, it's not the busted house, but how am I gonna tip my bartender now? And that's why we don't let them take our big girl cubs away. Life is a ride, at least it's what I was told. And I like to get high, but I'm too damn old. when I was living in Ontario.
Ooh, or they've got that delicious gluten-free Glutenberg.
Oh, Glutenberg is the best
beer.
gluten-free beer that's made anywhere, and it's made in Canada.
I think it's made in Montreal, though, so sorry.
That's okay. We'll still drink a lot when we come visit you.
Yes, we will.
Every time's a little different.
Every time.
All right, one more time, Duncan, Canada. The big finish, all in your living room. We're in Vermont, in case we forgot to mention that before. We're up in our little mountain home in Vermont, Killington, Vermont, which we love. Yes, it is. We have retreated to the mountains. We have no plans to not be in the mountains,
Exactly.
making music, hiding till this all blows over.
Yeah. It's just a good place to be.
It is a good place to be. I mean, we kind of originally came here because of the snowboarding, but y'all got the most epic snowboarding out that way. So we'll have to keep practicing here and then make it out there in the winter so we can do the fun thing.
I mean, yeah, I would love that. Who out there likes to snowboard or ski? I mean, skiing's cool too.
Raise your hand. Make some new friends.
Hello. Will you be my friend?
Oh, I meant them, but yeah, us too.
Well, I want to take a moment to say thank you to Ted, who single-handedly found us at Folk Alliance in New Orleans.
He did find us.
Earlier this year in January. It was an amazing experience, and Ted really made it extra memorable. He saw our first set that we did and was like, "You guys are awesome." And we just kept seeing him everywhere else that we were at, and we're like, "Dude, we got to make this thing happen." It's 39 Days of July. So we haven't met Longevity John, but I just got to say, as the inceptor, is that the right word?
I think so.
He who has incepted.
One who
created
has incepted, I believe, could be the inceptor. Sure.
the festival. What a great idea. The longest festival that happens, was it in the world?
Yeah, in the world. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
We were so excited when he first told us that. We're like, we want to come do that.
Holy crap. So it's really, really cool. I can't wait to actually come and play for y'all in person.
Amen.
That's going to be a heck of an experience. But yeah, thanks to Ted. What's his buddy's name?
Trevor.
Trevor was there too. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys are great.
And unrelated to none of the cities we keep name dropping, here's a song about New York City. There's more than one bridge to New York City, and I burn them all down. Old coffee and cheesecake at Junior's. Let the sugar work off the booze. I walk the Brooklyn Bridge home at 4 a.m. I hit the borough line and I called you. You were just getting off work, loading up the truck. You heard the smile in my voice, heard the smile in mine. Now I don't know who you talk to or what song you can't put down. Hitting baby's alright for a bloody or two. Yeah, listen when I catch the train, my headphones in like everybody else. Little time for myself. Friend's band was playing somewhere behind an unmarked black door. It was freezing cold in April. Said, I think I've been here before. Shook the cold from her shoulders, grabbed a beer and got shy. You put a hand on my waist, said I'm glad you were here for a while. Now I don't know who you talk to or what song you can't put down. Hitting baby's alright for a bloody or two. Yeah, listen when I catch the train, my headphones in like everybody else. Little time for myself. Now the fruit stand's still there on the corner up in Queens. Another day like all the rest, but I shed my skin upon request. Now I don't know who you talk to or what song you can't put down. Hitting baby's alright for a bloody or three. Yeah, listen when I catch the train, my headphones in like everybody else. Little time for myself. There's more than one bridge to New York City, and I burn them all down. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Oh, I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is she good to you? Does she do to you the things that I do? Oh, I can take you high. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. And I'm waking up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, slide gets longer every time we do it, I swear. Can we do it a little longer this time? It's only cool to a certain amount of seconds. I'm glad we both feel it at the same time. Like, okay, yeah, all right, we're done with this now. You know, we gotta throw a little Bruce in there, a little bit of Bruce, just a sprinkling. Most of these songs you're hearing are King Margo originals off of our debut record, Barely Getting By, that we put out in November of 2018. We had a very good time recording that. We wrote all the songs, recorded all the songs on our own, just the two of us in our studio in Nashville, Tennessee. And then we had our friend Keith Hetrick mix and master it for us because he's a genius. And we put out a record, and then we immediately got on a cruise ship and worked as the country duo for 2 months on a large cruise ship. And that was an insane experience. And I'm glad we missed the pandemic by a year when we did that.
That's just last year, man.
I know. And this next song we're going to play is on that record. We do like to switch up our instrumentation. There's only 2 of us, but there are more instruments that we like to play, so...
This is our consolidated version, too.
It really is.
Luch plays keyboards or piano. And also, sometimes I play mandolin. I don't know. Why not?
You sure do.
When I say it isn't forever, it doesn't mean I'll give up whenever. And when I go in one direction, this open floor simply craves connection. Yeah. I want you to know I want to be by your side, but baby, I gotta go. And when I say what's clever is clever, it doesn't mean I'll never say never. Well, it's just a show from my collection. Yeah, I just gotta go. Yeah, I want you to know I want to be by your side, but baby, I gotta go. When I'm with you, I don't want no other. Yeah, 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 yeah. And when I'm gone, 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 it's the same. But baby, I gotta go. doesn't mean I'll give up whenever. No, no, said I love you forever. Well, well, no, never say never. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you all so much out there. I can feel the love.
Woo! Golf claps, golf claps.
This next tune that we're going to do for y'all is a song that we were asked to write in efforts to participate in a songwriting collective for a project called 100 Songs for 100 Senators.
Yeah.
And it came at a time that was right after the 2016 presidential election. So
We had nothing to say at all.
we also were in Tennessee, in Nashville. That has been my home for the past 6 years or so. Now we're splitting our time between Vermont and Tennessee, but Nashville was very much a part of our world then, and so we elected to write our song to Bob Corker, who is no longer in the Tennessee Senate government.
He is not. He is living that retired life.
He's gone now. I kind of miss him.
He had a quote the other day, and I was like, oh, I miss you. Which I
Sort-
never, ever thought we'd see the day where we'd miss him. But, yeah, so we wrote, oh, yeah, maybe, I always forget to explain this part, but if you don't know, Tennessee's nickname is the volunteer state because I forget why. They had a bunch of, there was a war,
Yeah.
and a bunch of Tennesseans volunteered, even though it like wasn't exactly their fight.
Yeah, they went and helped.
Yeah, so
They're
the volunteer state.
So this song is
Jinx.
called Volunteer
Here,
State of Mind. Yeah. 2, 3, and all this chatter and name calling, that's chaos as to a throbbing commotion. Can you clear your conscience? The Smokies collapse by foliage ablaze. You still know your way through this haze. Take a deep breath, close your eyes. You feel resolution results in death. Where can the mockingbird build her nest? Storm gusts on and it won't rest. Take a page from the book of Dolly Parton and our call to arms. A message from the heart, a volunteer state of mind. At least that'd be a start. His face caked orange from our land. His greed for gold won't wash from his hands. Dally Park in our call to arms. A message from the heart, a volunteer state of mind. At least that'd be a start. He's no captain, he steered a shipwrecked, yet he cruises on at our expense. Calling on you, Bob Corker, who's a polluted Cumberland. Can you patch this ship and defuse the mortar? Take a page from the book of Dally Parks and our call to arms. A message from the heart, a volunteer state of mind. At least that'd be a start. We need your help. We need your help. Help.
Yep. One of those songs you just don't really need to stay timeless, but still applicable about 4 years later.
We were really hoping that 4 years later that things would be different, better by now.
How's that going for us?
Oh, God. America.
America. So patriotic. This next song is a newish song of ours. We did do a YouTube video, like a little live video of us playing it at the Treehouse Sessions in Nashville, which is really fun. But it is not officially released on a record yet, but we're working towards that. And it was written after eavesdropping on a conversation in a cafe in New Orleans. She never boarded up the windows. Grandma likes to say she rode out every storm, fried chicken just the same. Now Dallas brings the lumber, puts new holes in the frame. He never fills in the old ones. Texas mama up in Maine, it's looking bad again. It's what the TV people say. Oh, the water's so much warmer now, but it always looks the same. Lapping at the train tracks, basin 30 miles wide, while the sun slips behind like fire in the sky. And it's rainbows in your front yard, it's sirens going wild. Oh, it's always been like this. Don't go soft on us, child. And the waters rise, rolling in the dark, the rain keeping time, beating like your heart, but you sing anyway. While the banjos, they claw hammer their own drinking songs, and the monsters outside, oh, they howl about her brother and their friends. They're still sitting in magnolias. They're still listening to the wind. She found a place in Buffalo, big wide rooms to sleep them all. Half of what she pays in Brooklyn, between the highway and the mall. But her grandma and her brother, oh, they're stubborn as they come. They say, go get on the subway, go and have a little fun, and forget about the troubles that the bayou sings along. Oh, you made it far north enough, you don't need to come back home. And the waters rise, rolling in the dark, the rain keeping time, beating like your heart, but you sing anyway. While the banjos, they claw hammer their old drinking songs, and the monsters outside, oh, they howl along. Monsters.
The real life boogeyman.
That's right. We are kind of weather nerds. I do love all the things about natural disasters, learning about them. Our favorite movie is Twister.
It's a classic.
They're just so, they're so powerful.
Yeah.
They just have a way of stopping everything, much like a pandemic, although not as fun. I mean,
I
not
don't
that,
think tornadoes are
no, they're not. Not when they are like, not in the middle of nowhere, not hurting anyone.
Aren't necessarily fun either. Now, natural disasters are like the ultimate natural wake up call. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you have no control. You can hide, but nature
Exactly.
wins. Nature always
It
wins.
does. It has a way of reframing everything. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Not this one. The other one. First.
Oh. The other new one?
The other new one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We got to play a couple of real life shows this weekend. It was amazing. We played outside, but the instruments remember that they've been outside all weekend.
Oh, yeah. The tuning game. Woo. It was humid and it wasn't.
Exactly. You want somebody who will help at the moon, who can cut straight through with a smile. myself on a good, clean life, on a good sleep tonight. Well, what now? 'Cause I know you're looking at the same sweet home that I told you to last night. When you call my name from a call that came in late, I knew you hoped I could love you. Hope when you go home, you feel like something's wrong. I'm the one who defines you. 'Cause I am your cocaine. I'm your desert rain. I'm your hill. 'Cause I am the song you sing when you're half asleep. I'm your fix. You want somebody who will howl at the moon, who can cut straight through with a smile.
It's time to get weird, guys.
Right? This is a song that we wrote about that. I don't think I could play that riff and talk at the same time.
It's hard.
This is a song that we wrote
About
that really common problem
that all people probably don't really have.
but when you're too smart and it overshadows how hot you are.
Like Bones from Bones. The TV show that's called Bones with Dr. Temperance Brennan.
Well, I know you love the way I explain geometrical expression. I know you can't pronounce the name or title of my profession. Well, you tell all your buddies I would crush on Jeopardy. But did you ever stop to think how all of this affects me? Well, it hurts when you don't notice the curl of my lashes, 'cause you're too busy admiring the curve of my hand-blown glasses. Well, don't you love the way these heels elongate my thighs? Oh, wait, you're too busy reading my book on the evolutionary perspective of fruit flies. But there's so much more that I could explain. But baby, I'm of just being a brain. So I'll put this matter in your hands and place them on my heart. Hey, look, as a down here, man, you can't have me for just my smarts. So won't you please, 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 please objectify me, please me. 'Honey, do you like the scent of my new shampoo? Well, I made it in my lab, yeah, oh, but I did it just for you. Well, Laura and for acetate's not as cheap as you'd think. Sorry, my words get longer when I've had a few drinks. But there's so much more that I could explain. But baby, I'm bored of just being a brain. So I'll put this matter in your hands and place them on my heart. Hey, look, as a down here, man, you can't have me for just my smarts. So won't you please, 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 please objectify me, please me. Zum zum zita, zum 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 zum. That song is ridiculous. It holds up as being ridiculous, and I still love it.
Finally found that, 2 years later, since releasing our, we finally found. I need to talk into the microphone. Since releasing this song on our album 2 years ago, there are people who exist that actually do relate to this song.
It's true.
Which
you know who you are.
warms our hearts.
It do.
Well, let's see.
We're doing on time.
Guys, we got time for 2 more songs. 2 more King Margo original songs.
Yeah.
This first one we're going to do over our last 2 is actually the first song idea that we had when we met 4 years ago when we were working on another project. And in that experience, we just both had this overwhelming feeling that everything was our fault. Everything. Ready? Uh-huh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Shut down in the morning like it's the end of the day.
Don't even have my coffee and you got something to say.
Train is running late and I guess I'm in your way.
Well, I'm so sorry, let me fall on my knees and pray
For forgiveness for these things that I've done when I looked at get you wrong. Sing a slightly different version of your favorite song. Well, I'm impossibly guilty for these crimes against humanity. So let me pull out my sword and fall. 'Cause everything is my fault. Everything is my fault. Well, I'm finished at the office, but guess I gotta stay. 'Cause the boss's girlfriend's daughter's starring in a school play. Well, guess he missed the last three and his house is on the line. Well, God forbid she really means it this time. Yeah, I meant to text you, but I fell asleep. I said I'd make dinner, but pizza got the best of me. Babe, what can I do? Just trying to stay employed. Unless I can get paid every time you're annoyed. So forgive me for these things that I've done when I've done you wrong. Sing a slightly different version of your favorite song. Well, I'm impossibly guilty for these crimes against humanity. So let me pull out my sword and fall. 'Cause everything is my fault. 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 No, no. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna leave you all with this one. It's a song about taking out the competition. We got to Music City after a long drive. It wasn't any pity saying bye to 65. Bye. We thought that when we got there, we'd take over the town. The competition's high, so this is how it's going down. The first gig that we went to, we saw this lanky guy. He wasn't much to look at, but he made the ladies cry. I really wanted on that stage, I swear we could have tried, but we figured it'd be easier if we had him die. Dietary restrictions can really be a bore. We heard if he eats peanuts, he can't play no more, 'cause we're picking off the pickers one at a time. The meter was too good to forget their rhyme. So grab your 6-shooter and lug your 6-string rigs. We're picking off the pickers, and we're gonna make it big. Hey, we heard you're 3 p.m. at Robert's Western World. We'd really love to co-write. We're easygoing girls. We made it to the Gulch by 10. We got
stuck in traffic and he's crumpled in a yard. We were a little nervous to go out the next night. We heard this killer band was playing Accident at 9, a little C4 in the F-hole, and a minor key trigger. The band blew up and the crowd went wild, and now we're even bigger. We're picking off the pickers one at a time. The meter was too good to forget their rhyme. So grab your 6-shooter and lug your 5-string rib. We're picking off the pickers, and we're gonna make it. Picking off the pickers one at a time. The meter was too good to forget their rhyme. So grab your 6-shooter and lug your 8-string rig. We're picking off the pickers. At the 39 Days of July Festival. We're coming for you. Thank you guys so much. We love you. We'll see you out there. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Yeehaw. So we're picking off the pickers one at a time.
We got shitty grins on their faces that I just can't seem to wipe off, man. They just feel like they just pulled the coup of the world, right? And then I tell you the truth, I just listen. Wow, is any time you want to come up here, come up there this winter. We can figure out a way to get you snowboarding or doing stuff. Just come hang out. We'll do some recording with you. Immensely amazed. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. What a way to do this. And you gals are all the way in Vermont and doing this. And you broadcast it to us. We sure do appreciate it. And I'd like the people to chat on the line. Now, the nice thing is, with the 39 Days of July, is that this is all archived on YouTube. So those people who enjoyed what they heard tonight can actually share this as soon as it's over and make sure that other people in this area, in our Cowichan Valley, or whoever your friend base is, has the opportunity to catch what we just caught. Yes, King Margo. Boy, you won a bunch of hearts over here in the Cowichan Valley. And the terrible thing is I had them booked for like 3 shows had they made it, right? So it would have been like, it just would have been so killer to have everyone find out who they were. Such energies, their harmonies, my goodness. Thank you guys for turning me on to these. It was worth paying you guys to go to Folk Alliance just to find out about these two. Yeah, you know it. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is the 39 Days of July. This is the Mondays at 9 series, bringing you entertainment from all over the place. Last week from Singapore, tonight from Vermont, next week from rural Ontario, England following that, and then Argentina. Check our list on the 39daysofjuly.ca. And this brings a close to the whole day of day 11. We're going to get ready tomorrow for day 12. Oh my goodness, there's only 28 days left. What are we going to do? Haven't we finished? What, this is about 3 festivals now that we've done?
This year, no, it's like 20 festivals.
No, but I mean this.
Normal years, yeah.
No, right now, how far along would we have been?
We got, what, 81 shows now?
81 shows we've done so far?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, this is the point where we start getting a little giddy because it's like we're working in, we're finding the solution, we're finding how it goes. It's going to run real smooth till we get halfway, and then we start getting a little depressed because we know that all the fun that we're having is starting to come. We know there's an end in sight, and that's why we throw the 40th day of July, which we'll do again this year. I think that's going to be on September 6th, if I'm correct. That's a Sunday. And anyway, we're going to have some fun with this. Thanks for tuning in. And by the way, we really need donations. We really need people to step up to the plate. We just do, okay? We don't have the access to the monies that we had last year and the years building up to this. So we need to find people who are willing to believe in what we're doing, that this is bringing community together and that people are, in fact, being able to enjoy the healing powers of what music can do for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. Good night, Dr. Ted. Good night, Trevor. We'll see you all in the morning. And by the way, King Margo, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, wow, man. See you when you get here.
There's a place in the heart of a valley, surrounded by nature and drenched in beauty, with a soul that feels like home. A land as warm as its embrace. We welcome you.